fellow Toastmasters, who has dreams? Do you dream at night? Put your hand up if you've ever had a dream. Good. For this talk, this speech, I'm supposed to have a group of speakers to support my cause. You're going to be my participants. Martin Luther King once said, "I have a dream." He was using that word in a different context, something he wants to achieve. This speech will be about nocturnal visions. What do we envision at night? When I took a first-year psychology course, the professor asked, "Have you ever had a dream come true?" Whereas you're asleep, you have a dream, and later this dream actually happened. Put your hand up if you've ever had a dream come true. First, young man, can you briefly describe what happened in this dream?
When I in a dream, I saw television, and when at that situation will occur, and 1 month later. Yes.
It actually happened.
Yes.
Good. Hey, what happened?
In dream, I was sitting on some chair with my girlfriend and my mother and my younger sister in one specific restaurant. But in reality, the same situation was happened, and then same guests and other people I can see them. So I think it was
You had a dream about a girlfriend.
very similar.
Excellent. Last, Patrick.
I was dreaming that there was a big building somewhere in Korea, maybe in Seoul, headquarters of some big company, and I saw people, hundreds of people leaving the building carrying boxes and like removing their things like they were going home, like they were fired. And this dream repeated itself maybe 2 or 3 times. A few months later, Daewoo Corporation went bankrupt. So the exact color of the building was the same color of the Daewoo headquarters building. This was the financial crisis.
Good. Thank you. In this room, there are 6 of you. How many of you raised your hand? 3. That's about half. When my professor asked the same question, there were 400 people in the room. About half of them raised their hand. I almost raised my hand, but I stopped. Something's up. He's setting us up to prove us wrong. How? My hand didn't go up. It wanted to go up. The professor gazes over the audience and says, "You're all a bunch of liars." Whoa! Liars? Really? Are you 3 people lying? How could he know that we're lying? He gave us a challenge. Can you prove you had this dream and then it later happened? How would we prove that? This is an impossible question. No, it's easy, he said. Make a dream log. Dream log. A dream log is, when you wake up in the morning, first thing you do, write down the date and the dream that you had. So when it later happens in real life, you can go back and prove it. I thought, hey, that's a fantastic idea. The professor then added, if you can prove to me that you had a dream come true, I'll pay you $50. 200 people times 50? He's going broke. I thought, that money's mine. I will start recording my dreams, and within a few weeks, I'll have $50. So, this project started 1999. The very first dream I wrote down, here. I was an inmate in the Auschwitz prison camp. I made friends with the couple. In this dream, I was talking to the couple, a prison guard. In the distance, we could hear thunder. The Russians were advancing. He asked for my advice. What should we do? Should we stay or should we escape with the other guards? We were starting to panic. The second dream I had, there was a graduation at a pool of a hotel. The details are a little hazy. I don't remember everything. The third dream, lobster in a pool. And the dreams go on and on. I'm playing GoldenEye. I'm playing StarCraft. I'm playing Pokemon, StarCraft again, Donkey Kong 64. A big house with a girl I knew, Nadia Kong. My brother crashed a truck. He hasn't actually crashed the truck yet. Here's what I want to do. Give me a date. Give me any date from 2000 until now. We will look at the dream that I had. Okay? So give me any date. For example, you could say May 5th, 2005. So anybody, give me a date.
March 1st,
What year?
2000.
2000? March 1st. There it is. I'm at a mall seeing a friend of mine, Robert DeCroix. I knew him from high school. The day after, I'm watching the movie The Sixth Sense. I remember this dream because I wrote it down. Give me another day.
25 June 2007.
2007, May 25th. 2007,
June
June 25th. Here it is. I'm in North Korea, witnessing an event. Kim Jong-il unleashes bears on me. I remember that. I was in Pyongyang. He was on stage. He's talking to people. His left hand was in his pocket, like what I'm doing now. And then he addresses somebody, and he points at me. And cage opened, and bears ran out on me. Will this dream ever happen? Well, he's dead. Probably not. Give me one more date.
December 12,
December 12th, what year?
2011.
2011. December 12th. Unfortunately, I don't remember having a dream that day. Here's the 11th, here's the 13th. I had 4 dreams that night. First dream, I returned to Bali, Indonesia. I was there a month earlier. I met up with a few faces from the Legion. That's my dance academy back home in Canada. Elise Watchhorn and Sean Furman. Brian Smith, he's a friend I have back home. I've known him for 25 years. He acquired way too many things. The third dream I had, I'm sitting in the second row in a church back home. And a girl I knew, she sat behind me. Somehow I knew this. How can I know someone's behind me if I can't see them? I eventually left outside to the veranda. My fourth dream, contemplating, thinking, writing a convoluted Facebook status line. Boy, and the dreams go on and on. Let's look at my most latest dream. 2 days ago, I'm involved in an epic game or movie. I couldn't determine which one. It involves a wide selection of strange characters in a dystopian world. Dystopian means everything's going wrong. Chaos. The plot is extremely difficult to follow. My next dream, my father back home. He was angry that his laptop computer broke. Eventually, this is going to happen. As in, his computer will broke. I don't know if it'll be happen. This one here, this is good. Because this refers to an event that I had. A bunch of cats in a large house. I told Ken Sokol that his dwelling, his house, smells like cats. I made a wager with him back in August. In his house, in Daegu, he has 5 cats. But he claimed his house does not smell. No, I grew up with cats. They smell. So we made a $50 wager that his house does not smell. In this dream, I smelled the cats, and he had to pay me $50. Whoa. I've noticed a few few patterns with these dreams over the years. We dream about the same thing over and over. I'll show you an example. Who plays the game StarCraft? StarCraft. We all play StarCraft, right? StarCraft, 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 StarCraft. Look at all these times it appears. Why? I play a lot of StarCraft. I play more in my dreams than I do in real life. What else? Here's an interesting one. Korea. When was the first time I dreamed about Korea? 2001. Well, that's interesting. I came to Korea in 2005. I had a dream about Korea 4 years before I came here. But look at the dream. I'm fighting for the North Koreans. I remember this dream. I was female in this dream. It was during the Korean War. It was 1951. We were marching up a hill. Overhead, we see the Allied planes. They were going for a bombing run. We were frightened that they actually saw us. The commander turned to look at me, and he asked, "What should we do?" I responded, "Run." Is there anything peculiar about this dream? You need to ask this important question. Was this dream in English or Korean? It was in English. But I never questioned it. I couldn't speak Korean back then. And it dawned on me, I'm in North Korea and I'm speaking English. I mean, really? Is there a problem? Next time I'm in Korea. 2004. A North Korean is spying. The details are a little hazy. I don't remember everything. Next. I went to Korea 2 weeks after this date, June 24th. I saw where in Korea I was going to. And then I'm in Korea, talking about Korea, my friends in Korea. A Korean student appears in my dream when I was teaching adults, doing mathematics in Korea. They appear over and over. How about this? Let's use somebody here. Let's try Patrick. I need to narrow it down a bit. Patrick Guilfoyle, you appeared in my dream. Rather recently, last month, you made arrangements for a large group of visitors to stay the night at a Mormon temple. Apparently, in this dream, Yannick Way is also Mormon. Yes. Well, will this dream ever come true?
No.
The first part, maybe. Second part, I don't know. Whoa. I've noticed a few things about having dreams. And if you start to document them, you'll discover too. When you dream, you have something called tunnel vision, which means you can only acknowledge what's directly in front of you. If you turn your head, anything that was here is gone. Turn back, what you were previously looking at is no longer there. Try to think of it, you're wearing glasses. With glasses, you're restricted to what's directly in front of you. It's really hard for people who wear glasses to look left and right. You need to do this. Because their eyesight's a little hazy. In a dream, it's the same thing. You're like this, that. Another observation. In a dream, you're able to overcome the impossible. Like what? Who's ever been able to fly in a dream? Good, me too. How many times have I been flying? Let's find out. Flying hula hoop. I'm flying a kite dangerously. Flying to Hawaii. Alright. That's a good dream. Flying to Japan. Flying with a friend from back home. Flying in an elementary school gym. Flying a fighter jet. I'm a pilot. Flying with a jetpack. I want that dream to come true. Well, it's probably not. Flying around in my Korean apartment. It's too small. I don't know how that's possible. Flying a great distance on a large plane. Former friend gave me a flying lesson. Here's that name again. Flying to Thailand. flying a miniature airplane and attempting to land it. I remember this one. The airplane was about this big, like a toy airplane, and I'm flying it around in a park. And as I was trying to land it, I started to panic. I can't do this. Flying to Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam. That one again. Flying upside down with a balloon at a skating rink. Flying to the People's Republic of China instead of staying in Korea to write 2 exams. Ooh, that could be bad. Flying a helicopter and doing a sloppy job. I had to land preemptively. Oh, here's one. Oriental zombies. Reality about zombies. I've discovered something though. If you begin to question a dream, you can master the dream. It becomes a lucid dream. A lucid dream means you're aware you're dreaming and you can control other people. This is very hard. Because when you're in a dream, you never question how you got there, why you're there, or what you're doing. Look at the absurdity of these dreams. Begin Air Force training. I never asked how I got there. Why am I here? What's my background? I just accepted. The story begins from there. But the moment I ask myself, why am I here? Boom. I have absolute control. It's very rare. In a dream, it's almost impossible to question your surroundings. If it happens, you own it. These instances, they don't happen very often. I have a question. Have you ever felt pain in a dream? Who's felt pain? What happened in your dream?
It was kind of pain, I think. In dream, I was sitting on, I was lying down on some bed, but I cannot move. And then whenever I try to move, it feels pain, and a little bit, how can I say, pressed like this.
Pressed on the chest.
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
And I cannot move. And yeah.
Excellent example. I've had a similar dream.
Yes.
2001, 7/10. I broke my right leg. I was in the First World War. I remember this because I wrote it down. I was in the trenches. We were waiting for our commander to blow the whistle to go over the top. He blows the whistle, we climb over. As I'm running through no man's land, I remember a shell coming down, landing right in front of me. I flew in the air. I woke up in the hospital. To my right was a doctor. He said my leg was broken, but he needs to break it again to set the bone. He ran out of painkillers. My left arm went up to say stop. He put pressure on the leg, I screamed. I woke up screaming. If my parents keep a journal of things that happened, on this day they should write down Mark woke up screaming. Because of pain in a dream. There's another pain in a dream. I lost a tooth and it's painful. Well, this kind of happened in real life last year. But not with the same circumstance. The tooth was right here. What happened was I got punched and I screamed in the dream. It hurts. Next question. Have you ever died in a dream? A lot of people have the dream where they're on a ledge and they fall, but they wake up right before they hit the ground.
Yes, I had that.
Okay. So I
Very high then.
Okay, we all get that. But has the dream ever advanced a few seconds more? Where you actually perished, you died? Has anyone experienced death in a dream? Let's find out. I died. October 2nd, 2005. I remember this dream. In this dream, I was killed by being stabbed in the heart. I remember what I was wearing. I was wearing practically nothing except for a loincloth here. I was being led into a corridor where people were being just killed. Imagine a really long corridor. On either side, there's an elevated ledge. The victims were led along and set on the side. My executioner took a stake, put on top of my chest, and he raised a hammer. I asked him, is this going to hurt? He replied, for the first little while, yes. Slammed down. I remember the impact. I gasped. But then the dream kept going. There's a brief moment of pain and then absolute nothingness. Try to imagine you're floating around and there's nothing around you. Similar to outer space. There are no sounds, no smell, just nothing. I realized this is death. Is that the only time I died? Apparently not. 2007, I had a dream where someone had a gun, shot me right here. I remember that dream. Fortunately, I only died twice. Do I need to die again? I hope not. No! I've also noticed in dreams that you're unable to run. You can't run very fast. You can run, but it feels like there's a weight on top of your legs, like, oh, you do slow motion. This happens time and time again. I attribute this because there's a blanket on top of your legs. So your brain registers the outside weight and incorporates it into your dreams. I have been able to run in a few dreams, but it only happens in the summer. Why? In the summer, it's hot, and I don't put a blanket on top of me, so I can run. There are patterns. People who live in warm environments, they can probably run in dreams. People who live in cold environments, unlikely. Can you smell in a dream? Yes, you can. This is one of the more disturbing dreams I've had. 2007, April 12th. I saw a futuristic death camp. Humans, we established contact with another alien race, but we weren't sure if they were nice or mean. I was sent on an expedition force. We had the ability to be invisible. They can't see us. We landed on their planet, and we uncovered a death camp. They were trying to bury the evidence of inhabitants from their race that they killed, and the smell was horrendous. I remember almost gagging in this dream. I've never smelled anything worse. Right before the dream ended, one of the aliens looked my way, and I realized he knows I'm there, but he can't see me. The dream ended. I remember the aliens, they were a little bigger than me. Their shoulders were here, a little thinner, but their arms were really big, huge. They wore bandanas on their wrists. This one was yellow, that one was purple. I remember this. Now I have a question. Pretend you've never seen an elephant. Okay? You've never heard about an elephant. You've never seen an elephant. You've never been told about an elephant. Can you dream about an elephant? Yes or no? Correct. No, she's right. If you have no idea what an elephant is, you can't dream about an elephant. All of my dreams can be attributed to previous experiences. Okay? If you've never heard about an elephant, you can't dream about an elephant. Let's take this one step further. Pretend you are born blind. You can't see. Can you have dreams? Can you have a visual dream? No. Go back to the elephant example. All my dreams can be previously explained through prior encounters. But if you're born blind, you have no idea about color. What's red? What's blue? What's black? You can't compare because you don't know what non-red is. I realized if you're born blind, you can't dream. You cannot have a visual dream because you can't compare to anything. When you close your eyes, are you actually seeing black? The answer is no. Because when you close your eyes, you can't compare black to not black. Everything is the same color. Do you ever have the same reoccurring dreams? Yes. Who's had this dream here? Exams. Do you ever have a dream where you're writing an important text? 2002, 2009, 2002, 2009. This is a better test. Look at all these tests I wrote. It just keeps coming and coming. I've noticed something about when you're writing a test or an exam. Can you read in a test? The first page, yes. You can read a little bit. But once you turn the page, it becomes gibberish. And when you turn the other page, more and more, you can't read it at all. My advice is this. If you're writing an exam in a dream, stick to the first page. Don't turn to the next. Otherwise you'll fail. And if you realize, I can't read this, try to remember, I can't read it, I'm dreaming, and then you can control the dream. Other ways to help you know if you're dreaming. If you wear glasses on your face, when you dream, for people who are wearing glasses, are your dreams in perfect eyesight? Or is it hazy? Think about this. If you have perfect vision when you're dreaming, are you wearing glasses? Here's where it gets entertaining. 5 years ago, I had LASIK eye surgery, which means I no longer wear glasses. A few times since then, I've had a dream where I'm wearing glasses. And I tell myself, no, I shouldn't have glasses. That's fine where that happened. Busted my glasses, unable to see. This is right before the LASIK eye surgery. Wore glasses even though I knew I did not need them. That became a lucid dream. I have glasses on my face. Wait, I don't need these. I have LASIK. Boom, I'm in control. I'm wearing glasses again, even though I don't need them. Hooray! I kept putting on sunglasses. I broke my glasses, even though I don't need them. I'm in control. Off and on I wear glasses. Well, that's weird. Why would I take them off? I knew I should not be wearing glasses. Boom. Lucid dream. I'm in control. In a situation where I knew I didn't need glasses. Acknowledge I'm wearing glasses. If you can establish a falsehood in a dream, you can control the dream. Now, here's something interesting. Have you ever had a dream where you meet your future wife or your future husband? I have. My wife, here. My wife has blonde hair and a nice figure. Hey, that's important. Told me to talk to my son downstairs in his bedroom. He appeared to be around 14. 14. Wait. In this dream, I was 29. If my son is 14.
Wow.
Yeah, he has dark hair. Hey, wait a minute. I've got yellow hair. Isn't that right? Which may indicate I'm not the father after all. So I remember what my wife looks like. If I ever see this woman in real life, hey, you might be my wife. And if she has a son, something's not right. Who are you? There's another curious dream. 2009. Having a dinner party in the dining room with 3 other people.